If I was a husband, and the example I used before, contemplating divorce or separation, um, how would I be an ideal client for you in the collaborative process? Is there an ideal client? I guess the obverse of that is there someone who just wouldn't be suited to the collaborative process?
Great question. I don't think there is an ideal client. I think that in order to be able to be a successful client in the collaborative model, there are a few prerequisites. First of all, there has to be a willingness to collaborate, to actually work with someone who you're now no longer wanting to be married with, as opposed to just wanting to battle with them, wanting to get revenge, wanting to be right, wanting to prove your case or prove your point or something like this. It requires an ability to get beyond those meaner kinds of emotions and be able to work cooperatively with someone you're not going to be married to anymore. That's a tall ticket for a lot of people. So that's one prerequisite. Another one is a willingness to be able to to have a certain level of vulnerability. There's a certain level of openness, I think, that's needed in order for this process to work optimally. And to be vulnerable and open in front of someone who you may hate, or you may feel betrayed by, or you may feel overwhelmed by feelings of hurt, sadness, it can be quite challenging. Many people want to run away from those feelings and just stay with the numbers. That can make it much more challenging because those emotional issues are present for most people, unless they've been separated for years and they've sort of gotten over it. That's an exception. So the converse, are there certain clients that are not well suited? Absolutely. Because it's a model of dispute resolution that requires working together collaboratively, it's necessary for people to have a certain level of trust. If there's been domestic violence, if there's been a certain level of emotional or physical abuse, if there's been what I would call an unlevel playing field where somebody's been so dominating that a person doesn't feel that they have their voice, these can be very challenging, and these cases may be better suited in a traditional litigation approach. Having the lawyers present helps level the playing field, so if that's the only issue, that can sometimes take care of it. But it is a prerequisite. Both parties need to be able to speak their truth and feel that there's enough safety to do that.